quality options now. Ah! Eat it, Twitch. Why do I have to fight Twitch to get quality options?
Howdy y'all.
Thanks for the resub, Mighty Metal Man. Thanks for that. 26 freaking months, dude. Was it Prime? Thank you. Holy crap. So I bought almond milk, and it's freaking disgusting, and I want to vomit every time I drink it. Turns out, I got the unsweetened kind. And it's just gross. It's just straight up gross. Fuck! When's the PS5 event? It's Thursday. Alright. Please someone answer me. Is the PS5 event on Thursday, the 11th of June? Please confirm or deny. Wow, thank you. It's a freaking crime to eat cookies without milk. Freaking crime. I can always look it up. I'm freaking streaming. I could put the entire stream on hold and go look, or I could just ask someone in chat that knows the answer. Which I asked, and no one answered. So I asked again, and guess what? You knew, and you answered. You want clips of me saying the F word? Did you look at yesterday's clips? Did you? Because, you might want to look at yesterday's clips. Oh yeah, that video freaking VHS did was pretty funny. Pumpkin cookie? Now, chocolate chip cookie. What's with the band? You guys are freaking literally commenting more on the bandana than me being bald. I can't put a bandana on. I shave my effing head and I get a few comments about being bald. put a bandana on, you won't shut the F up about it. Pirate! Bikers! Wear bandanas, not pirates. It's like, oh, you got a gun? You must be a first century soldier of in Hong Kong. It's like, what? Just have a gun? Oh, and I'm gonna get a gun because you're pissing me off tonight. I don't know what it is, but... Well, I guess I do know what it is. I can't control my freaking temper anymore with this medication I'm on. That's why I'm swearing so much lately. I mean, I swear like a dang freaking... What's the saying? I swear like what's the saying? I swear a lot, but I usually can control it just fine when I'm streaming. Now it's just like I don't care. I'm swearing. Bet money if I change scenes. Bet money. Audio plays. No? Alright. Good thing I didn't bet money. I knew what the answer was, you guys. That was the joke. Because you guys are calling me a pirate, and then I said I swear like a blank. Can I put 1 and 2 together? Freaking. Swallowed wrong. Good thing I didn't have any carbs today, huh? Good thing I brought home 3 cookies today, huh? Or yesterday. Man. There's so much variance of cookies out there that I usually just ignore chocolate chip. Because it's like, you know, it's like vanilla almost. It's just like the default cookie. But chocolate chip can be freaking amazing if it's done right. I'm saving the best for last. Frickin' snickin' snickerdoodle. Oh. Oh my god. This is the best thing in life. This is the best cookie that has ever existed. Oh my god. Of course I've had a snickerdoodle. Oh, Link hasn't. Well, he hasn't lived then. Oh! I could smell this for the rest of my life. That's why when I go to DQ every time, without fail. Snickerdoodle Blizzard. Literally cannot get anything else. I finished Final Fantasy VII. I haven't even played it. I barely touch it anymore. I don't have time. The only time I have to play video games is right now when I stream. I could squeeze in a little bit of gaming, maybe, in the mornings, but I don't. Scholar Cygnus, thank you for the resub. 22 months. Thanks so much. That beat was a Final Fantasy IX remix. I don't know what it's called. Actually, that was a Benjamin Briggs track, I think. Oh, DJ Cut. Why? Link gifted 5 freaking subs. Holy crap. Like a Boss, 350 Joker, Big Coocher, Copaz, Guy Thor 2, you're all subs. Thanks, Link. Thor's Nightmare, thank you so much. That's a Final Fantasy VIII track? Huh. I freaking love lemon cookies. Lemon cookies are freaking amazing. Lime. Just Google DJ Cutman Final Fantasy VIII remix. And you'll find it. Why are you linking a stupid YouTube video of a stupid PS5 stupid event at stupid 1 p.m. on stupid Thursday? I don't work Thursday, but I'm probably going to claim hours, so I probably will work Thursday. And Thursday is technically my day off. I am 1,000% going to work, though. I'll just watch the event on stream that night. So you can watch it and be like, oh, this is cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Austin will love this. I can't wait to watch him react to that. And you can look forward to me reacting to it. Oh. Then again, there is a possibility that I can... What the frick was that? Chocolate chip? How did I drop one? There's a possibility I might be able to claim some later hours. So I could just stream in the afternoon and then work all night instead. We'll see. I might be able to react live. In fact, I should see if there's hours available right now. The earlier the better, right? First of all, are there any official hours available? On the 11th? $7:30 to 9:40. It's like 2 hours. No thanks. Alright, let's see if anybody's trading hours on Thursday. What is this freaking site load so weird? Just show me if anybody's trading anything. Nope. Okay, log out and log back in. Why are you saying Sony's going to take over the internet this week? There's the Sony event, and then what? IGN's doing daily things, but it's not all Sony. IGN's just doing, like, showcases, like, every day after that event. Okay, what is... It's the 11th. There's no available trades on the 11th. Are you serious? Not one person is trading on the 11th. Everybody's trading on the 13th. Why? Oh, it's Saturday. That's why. Nobody wants to work Saturday. Yeah, everybody's trying to take Saturday off. Holy crap, it's just page after page of Saturdays. 0 Thursdays. No one is trying to take Thursday off. That's going to be a crap work day then, man. I'm not going to be able to get any hours. I can just keep checking back. Maybe somebody will offer hours eventually. Yeah, I'm going to just have to rewatch all of these events in the evening when I'm done streaming. Just stream it. Watch it streaming. So I'll never get a flip and finish Last of Us because I'll be watching all the live events. Why did I just go to my name screen? There's 3 events on one day. I can't even piss. I'm kind of annoyed. Why is Super Mario Brothers trending on Twitter? What? Just cuz? Okay. I'm annoyed about these daily events. Might be cool for you guys that are, if you're not working and you're just hanging out at home. I just want an E3, man. Like 3 days of just bam, 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 punch me in the face with all the video game news you can, and then they're done. But now it's like a whole month of like, we're doing an event every day, announcements every day for a week. It's like, gosh dang it. I can't watch them all. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can. Man, I hope someone gives up a work shift on Thursday. Because I'm allowed to work 44 hours this week. That is not common, and I want to work that as many hours as I can. Because that is some freaking money in the bank. I still have this tab open on this computer.
Sometimes pushing forward goes in reverse. And sometimes zombies just f***ing see you out of f***ing nowhere for no f***ing reason!
Chat, you're hearing about this DMCA crap on Twitch, right? It's YouTube 2.0. Twitch is entering the new era of, hey, you hate YouTube, here we go. It's not Twitch's fault. It's just the law. And they have always abided by this law, but for some reason, right now, it's just ramping up. Like, this has always been in effect. This DMCA thing has always been in effect on Twitch. But for some reason, it's just like every company must have, like, somebody must have sold, like, this algorithm to companies. Because this algorithm is just flipping DMCAing everybody's. And listen to how stupid this is, right? Like, Twitch, your videos will delete after a certain amount of months, right? My Twitch archives. That's why I archive it to YouTube. So, like, I have, like, a month of videos on Twitch. Maybe in a few weeks, even. And they'll delete for a new one every time I stream. So, whatever. So, DMCAs are very not likely to happen because the videos are just getting deleted consistently. However, clips last forever. So if there's some jerkwad that hates a streamer, just like trying to catch them doing anything wrong, if they catch like actual like copyrighted music, they can clip that, and that clip is permanent, and it can get DMCA'd on that streamer's channel. So I have 10-year-old clips on Twitch that could get potentially my channel destroyed from like clips from like 10 years ago that someone clipped because it has copyrighted music. I don't think going to Mixer would work. It is a global law. The DMCA is a law on globally. You can't just be like, oh, this website won't do it. They have to abide by the law. Every website has to. Like I said, this thing has been in effect on Twitch since Twitch has existed. But like I said, it just is starting to ramp up because, like I said, all these horrible companies that do the DMC strikes, they must have bought, or this new algorithm must have just gotten released for them to be like, okay, let's get this new software and run it through the internet. And it's just scouring the internet, just like, there's one DMCA, just like. So, like, if someone clips a video that I have, well, that was funny, and there's a potential little, like, copyrighted music, I could get freaking extremely in trouble for it. In trouble as in my channel getting deleted. So now Twitch is like, they're tweeting out like, oh, we hear you and we're making steps to make it easier for you to just delete all your clips. And it's like, is that really the solution? I don't want my clips deleted. I want them there for posterior sakes. My posterior sakes, you know? So it's like all these classic clips that you see, like these awesome fails and funnies that you can just go back and watch on like a thread. Like, here's some funny clips, or like a Reddit thread. Here's these funniest clips of 2020, or like, remember this clip? You can't link them anymore because everyone's gonna delete all of their clips. Nobody is. Yes, posterity. I meant I said posterior on purpose because that means butt. So, clipping on Twitch is going to be just... It's going to be so much worse than it is now. I mean, clipping is like... I think it is the best part about Twitch. Anybody can clip something. And it's the most... It's like one of the coolest... If not, I think it's the coolest feature of Twitch. The clipping option. And now it's just like... tainted. Poisoned. So again, guys, you can I'm not asking you not to clip things. You can clip anything you want. Do it. But I mean, if you hear copyrighted music, probably shouldn't clip that, please. If you like me, don't clip it. But Twitch, I'm sure Twitch will be dishing out a tool soon that's just gonna have the option of being like, delete all my clips. And it's like, I'm probably gonna have to do that. That's gonna suck so bad. Because people in stream be like, remember when this happened? And someone's like, what? What happened? I don't remember that. And it's like, oh, dude. And then they find the clip and post it and like, here it is. That's not gonna be a thing anymore. Remember when Kilplix did that? What? I didn't see that. Do you have a link? Yeah, here's the clip. Nope. Not happening anymore. Granted, I do a nightly ritual after every stream, and I download all the clips people have taken that are worth downloading. Like, I'll look at every clip for that night that people have clipped, and I'm like, that's funny, I'm downloading, and then I put it on my YouTube compilation. So that will still be, it'll still exist on the YouTubes, but it's just like, it just destroys a whole, like, ecosystem of Twitch of being, like, able to, like, swap around clips and stuff. It destroys it hard. Like, there's an IRL streamer named Jake and Bake, and he's getting so many flipping DMCAs because he does IRL streams. Like, he walks past bars or goes into bars and clubs, and there's music playing. Or he'll walk by a flipping bar. He's just been walking by, and you'll hear the music playing as he walks by. He's just getting nailed left and right. And it's just like, what needs to happen? What needs to happen? This law is so stupidly outdated. This law was made before the internet even existed. And so it's just exploitative. It is like an archaic law that needs to be freaking scrapped. Like, just scrapped. It is an awful, horrible law that is just being abused by billion-dollar companies. That is all it's used for. It's all it's used for. It used to be made to protect people that make something, and now they have the claim to it, and if someone tries to say, hey, that's mine, you can say, DMCA them. But now it's just like, oh, I heard 2 notes from this song that we own. We have an artist that's under us, and we pay. He makes music for us, and we heard 2 notes, and that's ours now. And it's not even the artist, you know? Can't be like, oh, Evanescence or whatever. It's like not Evanescence, it's the freaking record holders. It's so abusive. Isn't that always the case? I mean, this is a heavy topic right now, and it's true. Just like the rich get richer, and that's it. The non-rich don't get richer. They either barely break even or get poorer. And then the rich just get richer because they have the resources and the money and the awful lawyers and the awful laws to just exploit everything and anything that they can to just make more money. And the average Joe is just screwed. It's insane how much just dominating the multi-billion-dollar companies are in America. They own us, man. They freaking own us. Whether it's us having to buy their products because there's nowhere else to buy it, or having to work for them because it's the only jobs we can get, and then they pay us crappy pay, you know? Like, I mean, like, even like the pharmaceutical companies is pure 100,000% evil. Pharmaceutical companies are devil incarnate. My dad has to take a pill every day that's $2,000 per pill. And he will die if he can't take them. Now, thank the freaking Lord that he has insurance that covers this. But if he didn't, my dad would be dead right now. And that is millions of Americans right now. They're dying because they can't afford these $2,000 a day pills. Here's one pill, $2,000. And they don't need to be that much. They don't. But because they can get away with it, they do it. Like life-saving medication. And they charge like months worth of rent for it. It's like $2,000 a pill is just like, how does that exist in current society? How does that kind of thing exist and then it's just okay that it exists? And that laws let that exist? And that society just lets it all continue and exist like this? People are all like, oh, the economy's gonna crash because of COVID. And I'm over here like, maybe the economy needs to frickin' crash. We need a frickin' restart here. We frickin' need a frickin' restart. Move to Europe? No thanks. Brexit! I'd rather move to frickin'... what's it called? Lord of the Rings land. Or Japan. Always Japan. Yes, New Zealand. Yes, Middle Earth. Because that exists in real life. Well, of course gas prices are going back up. It's just how economy works. When no one buys something, you have to lower the price so that people will buy it. And now everyone's getting out, and now everyone's buying it, so you can now raise the price. Because they have to have it, and they're going to buy it. It's insane. It's insane that this is literally the reality of life right now. It is so incomprehensible to me that it is just existing and it's okay. And that's just a small example. I honestly, the pharmaceutical is probably the most heinous. But I mean, there's all the billion-dollar companies are in that realm. They just, lives aren't at stake. For most, I mean, there's that's pharmaceutical. I was gonna say the insulin stuff, but yeah, that's pharmaceutical. It's all flipping awful. Well, I mean, it made sense after World War II. The freaking economy was trash. And so it was just like, just started to boom, and it's like, cool, look at this everyday Joe building his own company, cool. And now this everyday Joe was just like, Amazon, you know, it's just like, well, you were applauding that dude a little too much, and he got a little too big, and it's just like, well, look at them now. They're just the dominating force. They literally run America. The billionaires literally they run the entire country, and the Americans can't do anything. Like the average Joe can't do anything about it. And it's like, oh, go vote at the polls. That's not gonna do anything. It's not. It'll help maybe if you vote for things that you like. You know, certain things it'll help with, but it's never gonna change. It'll never change the billion-dollar industries running the world. It'll never change that. Not screw voting. Please vote. Please, for the love of God, vote this voting season. And I can't tell you who to vote for. But holy frickin' Lord, please don't vote for you know who. I can't tell you who to vote for. But for frick's sake, just vote. Like, this is the first time in my life. This is the first time in my life I'm going to vote. Never voted in my life, and it's like, you know what? Holy mother of God, I have to vote. Like, I hope and the thing is like, there's so many people with this mindset. Like, everyone's just like, we need to vote, and so hopefully things might happen. It won't. There's a small, slim chance, but it won't happen. But I'm still gonna vote. Was the years with Obama good? Here's the thing. Throughout my entire life, the D-Man, thanks for the follow. Here's the thing. Throughout my entire life, I never try to look at politics. I never actively seek it out. And I have lived on the internet more than half my life, just lived on the internet, and I've never had politics bump into anything, ever, through however many presidents that were. Now, I can't even click two things without seeing political crap, like just outrage here, outrage there, and it's like, wow, maybe the past presidents weren't that bad then. Because I never saw or heard, I never heard complaints, I never heard praises. It was just okay, everything was fine. And now it's just like the world's on fire. And it's like, this was never a thing when I was on the internet, and now it is nothing but this. So many people hated Bush, but like I said, I didn't see it, you know? I never actively seek this stuff out, and I never did, and I never do, but I never saw any political crap. In the Obama era, I would see stuff like, oh, Obama's doing this cool new law for the internet that'll be cooler for us, and it's like, oh, cool. Like, I'd see that every once in a while. Like, every little once in a while, I'll see, like, a thread in a video game forum saying, like, Obama's passing a bill that'll make, online gaming better for gamers. I don't know, just stuff like that. Because he passed this cool internet law that was, basically allowing us to not get DMCA'd. I think that's what it was, something like that. And so, and that was it. And now, it's all I see. It's just politics is all I see. And it's like, it's oozed into every freaking... everything. It's oozed into everything that I do. Get up in the morning, there it is. Go to my video game forums, there it is. It's like everywhere, and it's just like, I can't get rid of it now. But yeah, I mean, the world's on fire. Honestly, America's on fire. The rest of the world's mostly doing okay. They're recovering from COVID. They're doing all right. The whole world's looking at the U.S. and being like, whoo! Glad I don't live there. Seriously? I read so many threads of people being like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not an American. It's like, I can't argue with you, dude. Yeah, I saw that too, Link. New Zealand has 0 cases of COVID in like weeks. Insane. In-frickin-sane they did that. Oh, love it. So yeah, I'm gonna vote. It probably, in fact, I'm sure it won't do anything for voting. But like, there's this hope maybe all the other hundreds of thousands of people like me that don't vote, that are sick of all this trash, maybe they'll think the same thing and go vote too. But whatever. I have no idea what you're talking about, Shirtless Dan. I mean, there is a game like that where you can infect... What's that game called? There's like a legit video game where you can infect stuff. I don't remember what it's called. Life. Plague Inc. Yeah, I remember that's a title. Man, I want another frickin' cookie. 3 wasn't enough. And I only ate like 4 yesterday. What am I going to do? Man, F off, Austin. I need to lose weight. I don't need to lose weight. I just need to stop gaining weight. Fat. You can gain muscle. That's fine. Just stop eating so much, you freaking slob. If I didn't work out as hard as I do every day, I can't even imagine how much I'd weigh. Because I know for a fact my freaking extreme workouts are just combating. Like my freaking body is just like in this like life and death battle against getting fat because of my freaking workouts. It's like every time I work out, it's like, oh, my body's gone super sad, and then just starts beating the fat back. But if I didn't do these workouts, I'd be like a 700-pound, my 700-pound life. Yeah, I mean, I'm not fat, obviously. I'm just afraid that I'm going to be if I keep this up. I did gain 10 pounds, but I lost 15 pounds of muscle when I stopped working out for like 3 months because of my various muscle injuries that I had. 15 pounds of muscle. You lose weight you lose muscle so fast if you stop working out. It sucks. But if you're a consistent person, if you consistently work out for years, if you lose that muscle and then you start working out again, there's a thing called muscle memory. That's why it's called muscle memory. Your muscles will remember and then just like be like, oh yeah, I was this big, and you'll get your muscle back way quicker if you do that. And I did. I got quite a bit back. I don't think I'm back to full peak yet, but I'm close, I think. No, you'll lose muscle so fast if you stop working out. Like, you have to continue workout. If you just stop cold turkey for months, you will, like, it happened to me. I've been working out for 17, 18 years straight, and I lost 15 pounds of muscle by not working out for 3 months. Granted, I gained 10 pounds back in like a few weeks, and I hope that's muscle, so hope it's not fat. I can't tell. I don't know if I could do physical tests. Like, I may have the muscle, but my stamina is trash. I have never had good stamina. I'm not a very long-lasting person in the bedroom. I mean, in the gym. I don't have any performance in the bedroom. That's why I hate treadmills so much. I hate treadmills because it's like, here we go. 5 minutes in, I am like, I'm dead. And it's like some people will flip and jog for like 30 to 40 minutes. I couldn't even. I got to a point I was jogging on my treadmill regularly just to try, because I bought the treadmill and I'm using it. So I used that thing for like a few months. And I think I got to like 20 to like 25 minutes I could run for after like a few months of jogging. And it's like, that's like my limit, dude. How the F do you go that long? There's people that love running, and I wish I was that person. There's a thing called runner's high, and I wish so bad I could hit that. I guess I do get a high when I work out, though. Is that a thing? Workout high? Because I get that for sure. But I've never gotten that runner's high, man. Phew! The runner's low. What am I gonna say? I sold that treadmill a few months ago, actually. $50. I bought it for like $300. Good old waste of money. I mean, I was jogging outdoors at first, but you gotta understand, in Utah, you can't do that in the summertime or in the wintertime. Summertime, you would literally die from heat deprivation in like minutes. Wintertime, you would either slip on the ice and die or freeze to death within 10 minutes. So you can't just, like, in the springtime, I would jog outside and it was great. But then it's like, summer's coming. That's out of the question. So that's why I got the treadmill. Because I truly thought at the time, treadmill, like, I was a chunky fellow, man, back then. I got so fat when I moved back. No, in Florida I got fat, and then I moved back, continued to be fat. Granted, I did have the muscles, but I was still a chunk. I was 25 pounds heavier than I should have been. Maybe 30. How much weight did I lose? 80. I was 180, and now I'm like 150. 150? Yeah, 30 pounds. But I thought I was like, okay, the only way to lose weight is to burn calories. And I mean, in theory, yes, that's what you do. But it doesn't, you have to eat right. I don't think that you can lose weight and eat badly consistently. Like, you can eat badly every once in a while. And then my brother starts talking about, look how much I'm losing because I'm not eating carbs. I'm doing the low carb thing. And I'm like, bull crap, I'm going to try this. I tried low carbs and I just lost the pounds. They just fell off me, man. Fastest and easiest weight I've lost. Freaking 30 pounds in like months. Actually, it was like 20 pounds. I lost the extra 20 after Jinjo died. Freaking lost like 10, 15 when Jinjo died. And I can't gain it back. I'm not like trying to get fat, but like I'm not trying to eat light either, and I'm just not gaining. I'm at the perfect body fat percentage for abs though, which is nice. I think I need to lose a few more percentage because my abs are on point lately. But I need to either buff up the abs a bit or lose a bit more fat. Are you 30 yet? Are you asking me if I'm 30 yet? Can't be car.
How the fuck are you all doing?
Don't swear. Tier 2 for 30 frickin' 3 months, Campy Carl. Thank you so much. I'm in my 40s. Good lord. I'll be 36 in October. I actually was like almost crying about that today. I do that almost every day. I hate being old. I cannot stand getting older. I've already said this. Even as a young lad, at the age of 5, 6, I didn't want to get older. Like, at that age, kids are always like, oh, I can't wait to get older, blah, blah. And it's like, no. This is the best. What are you freaking talking about? So I've never really enjoyed getting older. Like, throughout my teens and my early 20s, it was fine. I'm 21, I'm 22, heck yeah. And it's like, 28, 29, oh, Lord, no. And then it's just like, I hated everything. Hitting 30 was rough for me. Hitting 40, I'll probably die. But, you know, unless I'm married. Because I'll get married in 5 years, right? To my lovely... I was drawing a hot chick. I'll marry her. Fuck! I mean, let's be realistic though. In the grand scheme of things, like $30 30 years old is not old. If a man's average lifespan is like 75, 80, like 30 is nothing. Like, I haven't even lived half of my life yet. But it's more of this. In fact, it is 100% what it is how it is looked upon by society. That is what it is. 30 years old is nothing. It's young, healthy young man, still relatively in my prime. But it's just like the stigma of it now. Like the dating scene especially, like girls are like in the 20s, you know, they're not going to date a 30-year-old. It's just like looked down upon. It's not looked down upon. Just like you're looked upon as if you're not an eligible bachelor in the 30s. Unless you date other 30 years old. But the problem is all 30-year-old women have children. Not all of them, obviously, but like, good Lord, around here they do. Sucks. So I lie on Tinder and say I'm 25 years old. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I know that. That's one of the most frustrating things is like, I know there's millions of other eligible women out there that are single and feeling the same way, but like, good luck. Good luck meeting them. Yeah, I've always looked younger than I am, thankfully. I remember in my 20s, I had like a teenage girl thinking I was her age. But the problem now is like I said, all of my freaking style changes is like to look older. Like this beard style, this is an older beard style. I shave my head, that's what an older person looks like. It's like, why am I like trying to get rid of my youthful look? Gosh dang it. I wouldn't date someone in their early 20s. You know, I probably wouldn't either. Now, I wouldn't mind having a few tussles in the hay, if you know what I mean, but I don't think I would date someone permanently that age. What kind of channel is this? Bro, hell if I know what this channel is. This is a channel of video games, can't you tell? I already could do Walter White, though. With this current beard style. I just need to go like this. It's funny you say that, because I literally did Walter White pictures today. I think I deleted them, though. Like, I took a few pictures of being Walter White, because all I have to do is this. Now I'm Walter White. Actually, no, you gotta go like this. Because he's always got, like, wrinkles up here. So now I'm Walter White, right? There, now I'm Walter White. I don't know. I'm always a little tempted to change my beard style again. Like, what's a good beard style? The goatee I rocked for like freaking 15 years. Was that good style? I still don't know if that was. I actually really did enjoy the non-mustache, just the beard and the hair going this way. I did like that one. But if I'm gonna be honest, like, this is my favorite beard style. It always has been. And I never thought I could pull it off. I just never thought I could. And I did. Wait, Johnny, you really freaking will let me watch this on stream? Are you freaking serious? Don't tell me you think it looks best. You think I look like trash. You think I'm an ugly, awful human being. You can't tell what looks good on me. Alright, chat. Jonna just gave me the go-ahead to watch this. I can't believe you did. Okay. Jonna just made this video today. So let's watch it. This is the first time for me seeing it too, chat. We're all going to enjoy it together. You ready? This is for a child's birthday. The audio just messed up. Wait. Hello? The audio messed up? Hello? Oh, what messed up? What caused that? Oh yeah, I think I can just restart this. Didn't we figure out how to fix that? I thought we figured out how to, not do that anymore. I thought I figured out the way to, fix that. Oh, save it first. Oh, okay. I didn't know Dropbox did that. I know it's working now. I purposefully fixed it. Wait, if we're doing this, can I have a video I know of showed on stream? What the frick are you even asking? Yeah, I got it. I downloaded it. Alright, let's watch it. Now that my audio's good and we're all good, here we go! Movie by Jonna for a kid's birthday. Oh wait, is the audio on? No, it's not. And it's already amazing. She hit on the chair.
Happy birthday, Brendan. Oh no.
You had to do the oh no. Oh no. That's great. Good job. I like the janky chair slide. It's like you almost fell off. Oh, that was great. That was the best part. Why are you guys asking what it was when I literally said what it was? Hey, here's a video that is blank for blank. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh my god. You're deaf? Kill it with fire? Alright, banning slimy pizza. You had a good run, dude, but see you later. The D-Man, you're not realizing that Jonna is my friend, and that's why I showed her video. I'm not gonna just, like, show everybody's video that they send me. Anyway, thank you for that, Jonna, for gifting us this blessed video. I'm just gonna watch it again. I want to watch her like sliding, like janking up that chair part. The camera shake the chair. That's truly the best part of the video. Okay. Also, your butt. Just kidding. I get an email for my stream stats, chat. The one I started and quit for like 2 seconds. Here's your stats for your stream. How many times did I restart the stream? Like 3 times? Here are your yeah, it's like your stream time. 1 second. Viewers. 2. I'm most likely getting the PS5. If the rumors are true that it just plays all PS4 games, like, why the frick not? But I don't know if I'll buy it right away. It depends on how much it is. Depends on the price and what is available when it comes out. Because I actually have never bought a launch system. I don't buy systems at launches. I don't. Don't ever buy a console at launch. I buy them way later. So I don't know if I'll buy it right away. Is Con your friend? I don't have friends. Don't even ask me about friends. I'm great at art. I can draw boobs really well. And legs. Blind fanboyism. That's where it's at. That's how you do. That's how you do consumerism right there. Doesn't matter what we release, they'll buy it. Yeah, there's many factors, and if and when I'll get the PS5. 90% certain I'll get one. The odds of when I get it is who knows, you know? It really depends. Because freaking the new graphics cards are coming out soon. That's going to be a lot of money. Like, Nvidia really likes to overprice their crap. Who the frick knows how much Sony's going to charge for their PS5? Like, who the frick knows? No one's announced their price yet. You notice that? They did their console unveilings. Like, here's the Xbox X and here's the PS5, and it's like everyone's just like, they're both like doing this, like, who's gonna announce the price? Because they don't want to. They want to let the other person to announce the price so that they can undercut. Like, that's what they're waiting for. It's like, we're not announcing it until Sony announces it, and then we'll undercut them. And Sony's thinking, we're not going to announce the price until Xbox does, so we can undercut them. And it's just like this dance, and so who the frick knows when the price will be released. And it will be amazing if they release their price, and then the other one release their price later at a higher price. Like, that's so highly unlikely to happen. Yes, I saw the Bloodborne on PC rumors. I always see them. I'll believe it when I see it.
I like Shash Brothers.
Hey, Drake, thanks for the follow. I mean, the 3-sub. Thanks so much. Yeah, Drake freaking tracks me down on Facebook and messages me. The frick's wrong with you? Well, that's another problem with, like, selling a new system right now with COVID. Like, everything is going to be so expensive because there's such a what's the inventory deficit with everything. Like, manufacturing's going to be, like, pretty crazy. That thumbnail. Jonna, the thumbnail on Dropbox is hilarious if you're still in chat. Yeah, they could be manufacturing the crap, everything. They pushed... No, they didn't push the release back. It has always been Christmas 2020, right? Like, they've never changed or delayed that. So, I don't know. Who knows, man? Who wants a video game? What do I even have left to give? I don't even know what I have left to give. How many viewers we got tonight? 33. Whoa, I'm the freaking best streamer ever. Whoa, I have guns, gore, and cannoli to gift? Huh. Do I want to play The Last of Us? I don't know. Bye, D-Man. Yeah, I love Blade and Sword. That game's freaking one of the best at VR games to just mess around in. It is so fun. In fact, That was the game I wanted most of all. When getting a VR headset, that was the game that I wanted most of all. And it really didn't disappoint in terms of how fun it is. Man, I wish I had friends. I mean, I do, but I wish I had, like just friends, you know what I mean? And I could, like, be like, hey, you want a friend? And they're like, yeah, let's friend. And then we go in the bedroom, and, and we play that one game. What is that weird boring game where you like bounce the ball and grab the thing? Jacks? What is that game called? I don't freaking know. Smash. The people I play Smash with, they're buds. I'm not super close with any of them, but they're buds. The problem with every single one of them is that they're married. 2 of them have multiple children. And one of them is just barely breaking out of the Stone Age. You hear me, Paul? You're freaking so outdated, bro. That dude he like barely got a smartphone. He's had like his 20-year-old cell phone. He doesn't know any video games. Like, he plays video games all day, but he doesn't know about any video games. Any. I can't talk to him about literally any video game. He doesn't know, he won't know what Bloodborne is. Cyberpunk. He doesn't know he doesn't know any video games. I'll mention it, and he's like, I don't know what that is. Like, I just make fun of him. Like, dude, are you excited for Cyberpunk? And he's like, I don't know what that is. Like, he doesn't know anything about the newest video games. Unless it's the Nintendo. The Switch, he's on point. But anything else is just like, he doesn't freaking know. And it's just like, oh yeah, what was it? He didn't know who 50 Cent was, I think? No, he didn't know who a rapper was. And I was like, out of my mind that he didn't know who it was. I don't think it was 50 Cent. Gosh, what rapper was it? It was like a famous rapper, like 50 Cent. And he's like, I'd never heard of him before. Kanye West! It was Kanye West! He's never heard of Kanye West! That's who it was! He doesn't know who Kanye West is. He's never heard the name. He's never heard anything about it. And I'm like, how are you this sheltered, man? How do you not know anything about anything? It's like someone asking who, like, Michael Jackson is. You're like, what the frick? Like, these most, like, one of the most well-known names in music. And he's like that with everything. And the video game just frustrates me the most, because I can't just be like, talk to him about video games, because it's just like, I can be like, hey, so that Nintendo game, right? Because he knows about Nintendo games, and that's it. Wait, I streamed that! I was streaming that when he said that! Remember, chat? I remember. I was, like, looking at chat, and I'm like, guys, he doesn't even know who Kanye West is. I was saying that to the chat. I remember that. That was on live stream when he said that. Let's see if I can find that moment. I accidentally clicked that thumbnail again, Jonah. It's your dumb face every time I click it. That tab, I mean. I didn't export that stream. I think that stream was a disaster. I'm never doing that again. I feel like I alienated my chat and alienated my guests at the same time. by streaming while we were playing that. It was just like, oh, this was a bad idea. So I didn't even upload it to YouTube. I don't even know if I have it on stream or on. So I don't even know if it's on Twitch anymore. When was that stream? Do you guys remember? It wasn't too long ago, was it? Yeah, I don't know which one. I don't think that stream's available anymore. I think it got deleted. Rip. Oh well. Wow. Look at that. Man, Twitch deletes so... They only keep like 2 weeks worth of streams before it starts deleting the previous ones. Oh well. Unless I'm full of crap and this is the stream here. I wish I remember the date. Oh, this is 3 minutes, Austin. This is a 3-minute stream. Slimy says he found it. Well, what? Just say what the date is, Slimy Pizza. Just tell me what the date is. That's all I need to know. You'd think I remember, since it was like something I did once upon a time. I can't see like a thumbnail that would represent us streaming that. It's a week ago. Just tell me what the stream is. I mean the date. Just tell me what the date is. June what? Was it June? Or was it May? Maybe June? Oh, that's why. Oh, there's Smash right there. I see the thumbnail. It's just grayed out because it's about to expire. It's expiring in 3 days. Why am I watching this? I can't find that. This is a 2-hour stream. And I expect to just find that part where he doesn't know who Kanye West is. I'm not gonna find it. What the frick am I doing? Yeah, that stream just felt so wrong. And I'm never doing that again. I hope they didn't, like, get turned off super hard by it. Like, I don't want to go to his house. He'll stream. Like, next time I invite them over, I'm going to tell them, don't worry, I'm not streaming. Because it just felt weird. I actually played Elite Dangerous. Man, I've played everything for, like, at least a few seconds. Not really everything, but, you know. Man, thank again to Link's Worst Nightmare for gifting 5 frickin' subs. Thank you so much. Yeah, I never did try Elite Dangerous in VR. I actually uninstalled that the other day too, dang it. It's scary. Oh, speaking of... Did we talk about this? There's a flippin' Half-Life Alyx mod. I think we did. Half-Life Alyx mod that recreates PT. And I am so gonna play that in October. And I cannot wait. Man, friggin' October is just gonna be VR horror games. That's all it's gonna be for my horror game month. Super Hot VR is pretty fun. I streamed a good chunk of that. It's very freaking physical. Just like my dick. I mean my... What is that? Does that make sense? My dick is physical. Alright, awesome. I can't wait till September. Freaking Cyberpunk. Man, I'm gonna have to buy a used graphics card. I do not want to buy a new 20 series card. But I do not want to play Cyberpunk without my RTX. Frick! Buying a flippin' graphics card when a new generation's about to come up. That is... I mean, lots of people do that because price... Maybe there'll be price jobs for it. Maybe I can just get like a 2080 Super or something. I cannot believe how overpriced this series was. So stupidly overpriced. And they complained, too, that they weren't selling well. Nvidia complains about low sales. Gee, I wonder frickin' why, you dang morons. Let's charge $1,000 for a card. 2080 Super is $860. That's so much money. What's the lowest one? 2060? How much is that? $339. That's reasonable, I guess. Yeah, the 20 series is RTX. That is that's one of the reasons it was so expensive, and the reason why they thought they could get away with it is because it's like ray tracing, $1 million. And then the 2080 Ti was like, I literally was thinking about getting the 2080 Ti. It's like a $2,000 card. $1,500. It's actually not that much more than a 2080. Like, if you're gonna spend that much, why not go another way? $2060 is trash. That's nice. All right, then how much is a 2870? Now I've heard that classic. I mean, obviously it would run like trash, but I've heard that the 10 series can run RTX, but I've never gotten it to work. I guess I've never really tried it, but the 10 series has the ability to do ray tracing. I should try it. I don't know if I have anything installed with RTX. I have BF5, but that would take 7 hours to download the update. So it's $550 for a 2070. I do not want to spend that much just for one game. But I don't want to play the game. You know what? I'll play the game multiple times. I can just play through it once and then play through it again. Just shut up, Austin. If it's going to be as amazing as you think it will, then just play through it again when you get the next series card with RTX. Yeah, it's hard getting into VR. You need to have everything. You need to have everything to get VR, and that's expensive in itself. And then you have to get the actual VR. That's the biggest hurdle for VR right now. Is just the requirements and the expense. Like I think if VR was way less expensive and more like available, I think VR would be explosively better than it is now, but it's just it's still enthusiast. Like, you can still call VR enthusiast right now because it's just not available to the common masses. It's just not. You have to be an enthusiast to get a VR headset. You have to. Unless you get a console headset like the PSVR. Well, that's the problem. Even if the VR was cheap, which would help immensely, even if VR was cheap, you still need a good computer to play that thing. And I think that's the Oculus Quest is it's selling like hotcakes because you don't need a PC. It's a freaking Android that it's like putting an Android into your face. You just play Android games, and you can hook it to a computer. So not only can you play games wirelessly without a computer, just the headset itself plays games, and you can buy more games with it through the store, but you can hook it to your computer if you have a good computer to play games. I would love to try all the different headsets so much. The Quest is very interesting, and they just updated the Quest too. That originally you needed like a freaking $80 cable to hook to your PC. Now any USB cable works. They updated it. So you can buy any USB cable to connect your freaking Oculus Quest to your computer. And the insane thing about the Quest is it has actual full motion hand tracking. Why the Oculus Rift doesn't have that same update is beyond me. But Oculus Quest has actual hand tracking. You don't need controllers. You can just do this, and then you don't even need a controller. I was like, why don't you do that to your Rift? I got the Oculus Rift. Why don't you do that to that? I don't know if the real-time tracking is going to be utilized yet in games. Like, I don't know how accessible it is in games right now, because I don't think anything is made for that yet. But, Oculus Quest. Don't do it in Chrome. What do you do? Every time I start that up. Oculus Quest hand tracking. Yeah, but let me see it. I want to see it in in use.
Hello guys. And where it is that you even want to. What a great one to get.
The problem with I hate when I do that. The problem with this is there's just no feedback, which would be kind of like a disconnect.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, not having to have a controller is cool. In fact, you know what? I'd actually prefer this. Because I hate having to freaking handle the controllers when I have my headset on. It's like, oh, where's my controls at? And then it's like, I gotta find them, and I gotta put the batteries in them. Just track my hands and let me just do everything with my hands, you know? I think that'd be pretty limiting, though, because there's a lot more buttons on a controller. Granted, there's many different hand motions. You could Naruto it, but, that probably wouldn't ever be a thing that they'd utilize. Freaking using Naruto hand signs, but I don't know. See ya, Naruto. I mean, Bandit. I don't know why I said that. See you later, Naruto. Also, it'd be hard to remember the different hand signals. Jump is that wouldn't work. It just wouldn't. Button pressing is just way easier than that. It's an interesting idea, and I do wonder if it will ever be utilized more fully. Dang, my freaking elbow. Man, I beat my abs up hard today. Felt freaking great. Lifting 20-pounders with my legs to work my lower abs. That's what I'm doing now. I used to use these 5-pounders on each ankle. They were ankle weights. But I get way more... It's way more effective just to freaking hold a dumbbell between my feet and lift it while on a dip station, just holding myself up and raising my legs with a dumbbell. Shoo! And then after I'm super fatigued, I'll put the 5-pound leg braces on, bands, things. Because that's my issue right now. I think I know how to define every muscle I have, except the remaining 2 lower abs on me. That is the only muscle on my upper body that I just am trying to get to show through. Because my freaking 4-pack is on point. It's just visible. It's visible through shirts. You freaking saw my freaking... If you saw my picture I posted today, it's my 4-pack's literally showing up through shirts right now. But those freaking lower 2 abs, man, they're freaking... Cannot dig those suckers out. And I do think that mostly has something to do with body fat, to be honest with you. I do bicycle crunches every day. Honestly, I think I just need to beat them up more on the dip station. I just need to do leg raises more. Just beat the frick out of them. Because that's you're using that muscle specifically to lift your legs up to your chest. You hold yourself up and lift your legs up to your chest. That's the main muscle that's being used. I know that they're there. And I do think it might be a body fat issue. I think I just need less body fat. So eating 3 cookies tonight probably wasn't the best idea. High tea money. You missed the best video ever. I'm getting dizzy. The frick? Eight-pack? Excuse me? Is that an actual thing? I don't think you can get an 8-pack. Facebook just freaking said Jonna added a new video on Facebook. I wonder what that is. I wonder. 2 videos? I don't even know what you're talking about now. What's the second video? I cannot hold still. I haven't been checking my blood pressure lately. I wonder how it's doing. I haven't checked it in weeks. Oh, asparagus. I didn't watch that. I listened to it. I just closed my freaking browser. I misclick. Listen, does anybody misclick a lot on their computer? Like, they go to click something and they, like, close a tab on accident, or, like, they'll click a different video on YouTube or something. I do that so much anymore. I do it so much. Please tell me you guys do it too, and I'm not just getting old and crazy. Okay, you guys do it too. That's good to hear. Oh, freaking mobile. Don't get me started on mobile. Like, laying in bed at night, watching a YouTube video, and say you're just, like, scrolling through related content, right? Or whatever. Just, like, as the video's playing. And then you just, like, it just thinks you click a video, and it's, like, goes to the next video. That is, like, I will always scream the F word every night, in the, like, 1 in the morning, in the dark. Fuck! Like, I'll just get so pissed off. Like, I'll be watching, like, this soothing ASMR video or something. Like, browsing the other related videos and just click. Raid Shadow Legends! She's like, this freaking ad plays immediately. He's like, nah! And then I'll do this. I'll go.
Sometimes pushing forward goes in reverse. And sometimes zombies just f***ing see you out of f***ing nowhere. For no f***ing reason!
I totally need to put that in my next highlight video. Just for people being like, did he really swear? Oh. Did Kilplix swear meme? Guess what? I swear. I have always swore. I just never did it publicly. And I don't have the patience to do it anymore. Seriously, I don't know. I'm kind of like the medication I'm on is great for the focus and everything, but I just had these weird moments where I'm just like outbursts of rage. And that is a side effect of this medication I've read. And I hate it. But it's like, usually when I'm mad at a video game, it's like I can filter myself. Frick, mother frickin' rap. But now it's just like, nope. The explicitives fly now. And I can't do it. I can't censor myself. I can't. I try. I know it hurts you, chat, to hear me say F. A 36-year-old man swearing. I know it's hard. But, you know, you should hear me when I'm not streaming. I swear way too much. I swear, just and I'm like one of those crazy people that talk to themselves. Like, I'm just always talking to myself, so I'm just swearing all the time. Like, I'll walk into the bathroom like, Austin, you forgot the mother effing towel, you freaking moron, you freaking effing stupid idiot, and mother effing, and I go and get the towel. Like, that's just me every day walking around my house. I'm usually naked, too, just pointing that out if you want to visualize that. No clothes on. I, like, rarely get clothes on anymore. I never leave the house because I work at home now. So, like, I'm just naked all the time. Even when I work out. I usually have underwear on, at least when I work out, because... Never mind. I am gonna get fired for it. I freaking blew it. I was talking to myself at work. Well, I was working, and I was sitting at my computer. I don't even remember what I was doing, but I was like calling myself an effing moron out loud. And I forgot I was on a freaking call. And so this old lady's looking at her screen like, oh, what did my nephew say? And it's like, Austin, you mother effing idiot. I can't believe how stupid you are, you effing dumb A. This old lady's like reading her like screen like, what? Son, my nephew said that? I hopefully deleted it in time that she didn't see it. In fact, I don't even know if she was relying on the closed captioning, but someone's closed captioning got some swears saying, Austin, you're a mother effing idiot, or something like that. And, it's not very good to do when you're working. Getting a little too comfortable here at home while working. It's crazy how many people are using Zoom. I hear it daily. Like, multiple times per day, people are talking about Zoom calls. Like, old people, too, and it's like, the frick, man? I didn't even know what Zoom was like last week. The frick? Ugh. Too bad Skype blew it. Skype used to be the main video chat until Microsoft bought them. And Microsoft's like, what do we do? I don't know, let's do Microsoft Teams. It's like, okay. Why Zoom? Because it's just I think it's the most accessible, easiest program to use, and it works. With like a ton of people can do video chats with each other with ease. Like, you can have like 20 people with a video call going, and it's like, all right. Back in the Skype days, you used to have to like buy expensive programs to do that kind of video chats. Like, you could do Skype one-on-one calls. Video chat, you could do that, but multiple videos? I guess Cody's back on last week's special. What? Cody's literally Jed's brother, so he will play games with him from time to time, I'm sure. Unless you're talking about the Left 4 Dead video. Is Cody in the new Left 4 Dead videos? Because I just gotta let you know, those videos are like 2016. Seriously. Those are from like 2016. Wait, Skype exists still? I thought Skype was like dead. I thought there was like Skype business and that was it or whatever. Oh. By the way, the reason I am wearing this bandana is because I had a headache, and hats just give me more of a headache. And even the beanies kind of squeeze my head, but bandanas are just like amazing. It's just like no pressure. It just feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I want just pure colored bandanas, though. I don't like these stupid fancy ones. Like, I have a pure black bandana, and it vanished. I had it in my car. Like, I had it in my car in case I was going into a store, so I could put the bandana around my face, you know, just for that tiny bit of extra protection, you know. And it vanished. I went out to my car to get it. It's not there, and I'm like, well, what could I have done with it? I looked everywhere. And that's just my life. That's always happening. I just lose stuff, and it's just gone forever. But I really like, I'm going to buy more solid colored bandanas, because I actually really like this. You know how I like wearing hats backwards? Because I like that there's no bill covering my eyes or anything. But I hate how that bill sticks out here. This is kind of that. It's just more comfortable, honestly. I'm thinking about getting skull caps as well. I've been looking on Amazon at those, but I don't know. Like, they look too much like beanies. Like, the thing that bugs me about beanies is just how long they are. You gotta sit and roll it up on your head, and then it just, like, puffs out, and it's like... And then they, like, squeeze your head tight because you've rolled them all up to the side. But yeah, I need to just get solid colored bandanas and just rock that. What is a toque? I've been looking at like different types of hats lately. Like, what would I like? What is a toque? Toque hat. Wait, those are just beanies, excuse me? They're literally beanies. That is literally what a beanie is. That's just a beanie. Unless this is wrong. Toque hat on Amazon. They're freaking beanies, excuse me? Look, okay, here's this, okay? Okay. Now what's a beanie? It's literally gonna be the same stuff. Look, it's the same thing. Like, what the frick? Oh, it's a Canadian beanie. Okay. And then there's skull caps, which is like... They're just... Are they just bandanas? Like, that's just a bandana, right? Is that what these are called? No, because look, these are different. Oh, they're like under... You like wear them under helmets or something. I don't freaking know. I always hate that they cover ears. Like, I don't want it to cover my ears. And so you gotta roll it up, and I hate rolling it up. I want something to fit like a hat. Like, not covering the ears, but going around the ears. Like, just above them. There's nothing like that. Like a small beanie that would just go over my head like a hat. That I don't have to roll up, and that wouldn't, like, bunch up at the top. That would form to my head. I spent literally all day at work today. Well, I was working, but I was looking on Amazon at shoes. There were 400 pages on Amazon of shoes, and I got to like page 120. I was just browsing shoes for like freaking 5 hours. I finally bought a pair. Finally. I tweeted this today. I have owned 4 pairs of shoes since I was like 16. I mean, throughout that year. So, like, how long ago was 15? About 15 years? In 15 years, I've owned 4 pairs of shoes, and I just barely bought the recent ones. Just barely. I bought them some cheap ones at Walmart. Some slip-ons, and like... So, actually, it's 3 pairs of shoes, because until now, I bought this pair. So I've owned 3 pairs of shoes for 15 years. That's how long I've kept them. But apparently I don't wear stylish shoes because you guys said I wear dad shoes. And then Jonna said they are dad shoes, and I'm like, what does that even mean? What are shoes that aren't dad shoes? And then she showed me, and I'm like, those look like regular shoes. I don't get it. What's the difference between that and dad shoes? They look the same. One's a little less detailed. But I found some pretty cool ones. Here, I'll show you what I bought. Like, I don't want to be a dad shoer. Wait, what did I buy? I'm gonna have to look at my orders. Man, I was really torn. I'll show you what all I had in my wish list. I've got like 1 billion shoes in my wish list now. Like an idiot. That is not my wish list. That is Jonna's wish list. Well, those are... I forgot I just recently saw these shoes. Those are cool. Holy frick, there's 1,000 shoes in my wish list now. Yeah, I'll only show you the ones that are worth showing. Some of these I can just delete, honestly. These are real. Like, this isn't. I fave this because I really like. Look at these things. Like, what the frick? They're like Mega Man. Looks like something Mega Man would wear. It's like Mega Man shoes or something. I freaking love it. But they're $180, so no thank you. No thank you. Yeah, it looks like something like out of Mega Man. Oh, whoa, I didn't know there was a video. They're freaking interesting. And then these ones are like robo boots. They're interesting. And then there's like, okay, here's stylish shoes that aren't dad shoes. These are kind of cool. I really wanted these ones. I was torn between these because I really like this. That's stylish, right? Look at that. I really like this pair. Almost got them. $100 freaking bucks though. Jeez. I just really like that. Man, I wish I bought those now. Yeah, these are alright. Oh, I didn't even click the ones that I actually bought. These are pretty cool. Well, I gotta freaking find where my orders are. Your orders. Okay, this is the pair that I bought. Right here. It's sleek, and I like the little grill down there. I think they're pretty cool. There was two different like darks. There was a black and gray, and then a black and black. I ended up going with the black, gray. Like on their official website, they had different colors of this. But I like these a lot, actually, and I hope they fit me well. And I hope they get the girls, because that's the whole reason I bought it. I like that. That's what it has been this whole time, right? I've been wearing dad shoes. Like, that's why I haven't gotten any girls. That's got to be it. What other reason would it be? Can't be that I'm ugly or anything. I'm good looking, I think. So when I'm like chatting up a girl on Tinder, she'd be like, "Bro, your shoes are on point." I'd be like, "Wait, how do you see my shoes?" Yeah, I browsed a lot of shoes today. I'm gonna be dreaming of shoes. I dream of tennies. Pretty cool shoes, though. Man, those freaking striped ones, though, dudes. I still dig these a lot. I freaking dig the heck out of these. I almost got them. And now that I'm looking at it, it's like, dang. I really like these. Alright, someone donate $100 so I can buy a pair of shoes. I have never, ever been a shoe person. I freaking really dig these, though. I kind of wish I had bought these instead of now. Why did I buy the other ones? This is how it started. Yeah, this is bookmarked. In fact, I should just do like a price alert thing. If they drop, maybe I'll buy them. They're $100. The other pair I bought was freaking $60, so... Look, did you not see the other pair I bought? Duck. Duck-a-duck. I gotta freaking find it again. Yeah, this pair was... What? Your orders. Oh, I clicked wish list. Yeah, this is what I bought. This is what I'm going to be getting. I have never bought shoes online. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about the size fitting too. But there's no shoe stores around here. Like, the flippin' Payless shoe store went out of business. So like, there's nothing but Walmart. And Walmart just has these dad shoes, the quote-unquote dad shoes. This is what I bought. And they look pretty dang fine. I really like them. They're sleek. They're nice. They're lovely. But I am just enamored with this one now. Why didn't I buy these? Man. Should I cancel my order and buy these? God dang it, these are so freaking nice. Why do I do this to myself? I'm so indecisive. Probably can't cancel that order now. I ordered it this afternoon. I'm not a shoe guy. I just want the best ones so I don't have to buy them anymore. Man, these ones are nice too, though. The ones I got, they're nice. Like, I can't complain. But dang, look at these shoes. I wonder if there's any different colorings of these. Why not buy both? One pair is $100, dude. Didn't you hear? You think I'm just gonna drop $150 on 2 pairs of shoes? Think I made of money? That's actually that pair, isn't it? Some nice looking shoes, man. Oh my gosh. I freaking love these, dang it. Like, I was eyeing them really hard today, and it was either this or the other one, but like I was like very sure on the other one, but why didn't I buy these ones instead? Oh look, there are different colorings. Stop. Meh. Eh. Honestly, it's just that one color that that black and white one is just so good. Frig. Wait a minute. Black lines? Is it the same? Oh yeah, it is the same. Dang, that's a good looking pair. I put so many points into stylishness just because I bought new shoes? Just because of that? Or did I do something else? Oh, the bandana. I know. Yeah, that's true. Right, the bandana. Yeah, it is the brand. Frickin'. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it's Adidas. I was gonna say, what's Bounce? Gosh, there were some cool looking ones, but it's like, they were like $300. I'm like, why are these? And it's like Air Jordans. And I'm like, oh, even I know what that is. It's like, okay. And then the freaking, I came across the Back to the Future shoes. And I'm like, ooh, how much are... Oh, they're $20,000. I was like, dude, those are actually pretty freaking cool looking. I'm going to buy me... Oh, $20,000. Never mind. They self-lace. I really need to watch Back to the Future 2 again, since I just watched the first one recently. Oh, this is... what am I doing? Anyway, shoes. As Akuma says... no one knows what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find it. Akuma literally will say shoes after he beats you. Yeah, there it is. Shoes. That was always the thing. Akuma says shoes when he wins. Listen very close. Shoes. Because he's always barefoot, and so that was the joke. Like, he'd beat his opponent, and he'd look at him, and he'd be like, oh, shoes. That was always the joke between me and friends when we played the old Marvel games. Yeah, he doesn't wear shoes, but he's admiring someone else's because he just killed a dude with Raging Demon. He's like, ooh, shoes. I'm gonna put those on. Well, if he beats Ryu, then he's like, shoes? He's saying it questioningly. There's always context for it. Don't worry. I've got you. Akuma was my fave to play as. Okay, Dwarvikin. Then what's the command for Raging Demon? It's winning, yeah. I'll do Raging Demons. Frickin' square forward X R1. Square forward X R1. And you gotta go like a machine gun. I'm talking. That's Capcom versus SNK versus Capcom. Freaking played as Dark Rugal. Remember Dark Rugal and Capcom or SNK versus Capcom? He was so stupid OP, and I always played as him against my brother. He had freaking rage. He had like all the best moves from other characters. He had Raging Demon. He had this freaking anti-air that was just ridiculous, where he double kicked. But you could like combo anything into Raging Demon with him. He was so stupid. Dark Rugal. Uh-oh. I think we're just in the realm of Mugen. Yeah, that's all it is. Alright, that was one of my faves. SNK versus Capcom was one of my faves because it was an SNK game and they are so tight. Capcom versus games are great. Like when Capcom did Capcom versus SNK, that was great, but it was a Capcom game. It was more arcadey and like wacky and wild. But SNK games are just so freaking tight. You know another freaking fighting game I was obsessed with? I played the crap out of it. King of Fighters Maximum Impact? Or was it Maximum Impact 2? I think it was 2. I spent hours doing combos in that game. I don't know why. Just like in practice mode. That was the fun I got out of it. Was just doing combos with freaking... Was it Kyo? Who was it? Who's the son of Dark? Who's the son of the bad guy? Gosh dang it. Like the main character of King of Fighters. Not Terry, but the other dude. What the frick's his name? I played as him a lot. Because he had this insane combo I'd do with him. Like it was like a 70 hit combo I could pull off. It was so freaking fun. Also, the intro of that is extremely booby. Like, extremely booby. And this is why I bought it, right here. You watch this, you buy the game. That's all there is to it. Where is it? Where's it? Right here. It's right here. This is like all over the internet now. You've probably seen this scene. They like zoom in on her boobs. And this is why I bought the game. I seriously, when I was young, I used to buy games based on if there was breast physics. Not even a joke. I don't think this is one of them, though, because I played as the males in it. Honestly, I only bought like one game based on the breast physics. I think it was Dead or Alive 2 on Dreamcast. Wait, did I buy that? I don't think I did buy it. Never mind. I lied. I never bought a game based on breast physics. Because I think that came with the Dreamcast when I bought it. I couldn't handle that game as a young teen. Insane. I'm not going to go into detail, but the Dead or Alive 2, I'm not going to say it was an awakening, because I was already awake, trust me, but it was a renaissance. Oh, I played it alone many times. And there's this crazy cool pause feature you can do. Like camera mode, I mean. So you do a move and then you go into camera mode and move around. It's like, it's almost like they did this on purpose. Nah, and then they released Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball and it's like, oh, they did do it on purpose. Man, I should have bought those shoes. Are you just gonna name all the games that have boob physics? Because you'll be here a while. There's a GameCube game I always wanted called Bloody Roar. Had a lot of booby girls in it, would transform into freaking bats and stuff. Bloody Roar, what a weird series. Ew. Never came back. I found out today, chat, that they were going to make a Skies of Arcadia 2. And I am so upset. I'm so upset. Best body physics equals mount your friends. You've never seen Conan Exile then, have you? Conan Exile. I was watching someone stream that today, actually. You can literally adjust the penis size in it. Oh, you have played. What? You don't play video games and you've played Conan Exile. Alright. Oh, you've seen it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's funny because I was watching someone create a character today. And everyone in the chat's like, you're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned. Because it's just like penis size. And he's just like zooming in on it and stuff. You can stream that though. Twitch is fine with it. Twitch is fine with nudity in games as long as it's not the focus. And he was making it the focus. Do I have that game? Probably don't. I have Conan Exile. Wait, what dedicated server? Huh? I don't have the game, but I have the dedicated server. Does that make sense? Yeah, but Conan Exile is like one of the few games that has penis physics. Like, legit. They flop around. It's not... They don't discriminate. And you're like naked the entire game? I don't get that game. One of those weird survival games that... Why is it always those weird survival games? It's like, this is gonna be the next big thing! And then streamers stream it for a day and then it's like, gone. Remember that one game? What the frick was it called? By the developers of Ark? The next game they made? That game was so stupidly hyped. And then the streamers streamed it for a day and everyone just like, nah. And everyone stopped playing it, stopped being interested in it. Yeah, Atlas. The freaking reviews were like, no, like overwhelmingly negative. Like just everybody hated it. And that's always the thing about those type of games, those weird survival games. I've seen so many instances where it's like, here comes a new survival game. Oh, it's always like that. And that's always that's genre. It's never like no other genres hype up like that. It's weird. Yeah, I know all about the nonsense with Atlas. I don't know why that's such a big deal that you can... That isn't even a big deal that you can access settings, Arc settings through Atlas. It is literally the same engine they're utilizing, which everybody does. People just found out how to access settings that was preferred of the previous game. Like, it's not a big deal. Everybody uses the same engine and assets for their next game. Like, Zelda Majora's Mask has, like, nothing new in it. It has all the same assets, all the same NPCs, same... Well, there's new music. Same graphics, same textures. Like, Majora's Mask is literally someone grabbing all of Ocarina of Time as the engine and just, like, reshaping it into that game. Like, and it's like, that's fine. Like, everybody does something similar to that. Check this video out about Atlas. No, thank you. It's probably like 40 hours long. Oh, I've already seen that video. I have seen that. Yeah, there was a big controversy because like there was just like it was pretty much just them trying to make like money. It was weird. I don't even want to play Ark because of how scummy those developers are. Do you remember when they released DLC for Ark? And it's like, well, that's fine. The game was in early access still. They released DLC, an expansion, for like $40, $50 for a game that's in early access. That is dirty, scummy, weird nonsense that should not be a thing. Finish your game, and then you can release DLC. Don't be like, oh, this game's still unfinished, but we'll make DLC, so you have to buy more. Like, you pay like $60 for Ark, and then there's the $50 expansions. And it was in early access when they're releasing. That was so nasty. Skull and Bones? You think we'll see any Skull and Bones this year? That game kind of died off. Frickin' Lord. I think that Skull and Bones came out around the same time, it was shown at E3 around when Sea of Thieves was shown at E3. And so they shown more Skull and Bones the next year, and then like Sea of Thieves was coming out, and then frickin' Skull and Bones just went silent for like years. So they're doing like a complete rework of that game, and I'll bet money it's going to be a very similar game to Sea of Thieves. And if you don't know what Skull and Bones is, it was a ship-based. Was it a PV? I think it was a PvP game. It was a PvP pirate ship game. Very realistic looking, and physics were pretty on point in the water and stuff. They showed that at like 2 E3s and then never again. So that game might be vaporware at this point, but we never know. It might pop up. Maybe they did a complete rework of it. Because it seems like they released this trailer later on where it's like you can get out of the ship and walk around hubs and stuff. I already do remember that. And one of the last E3 showings of it. They're like showing you walking out of the ship and into like towns and stuff. And it's like, ooh, so it's not just ship combat. You can actually get out of the ship and stuff. But then that game just like, all right. So I wonder if we'll see that game ever again. Let's do some predictions for this year's E3, whatever you want to call it. I'm just calling it E3 because it is. It's what was going to be at E3, but E3 didn't happen, so we're getting this instead. We're obviously going to see the new that Harry Potter game, which, by the way, it could not come out at a worse time. This game's been in development for like 6 years, and now they're going to flip and release it. Bad timing. So that Harry Potter game is going to come out, or probably it's probably going to be like a PS5 game, like a next-gen game, because that video, that leaked footage of that Harry Potter game was like next-gen. Like no current console could play what they were showing. So that game will be released. Definitely, or not released. That game will be shown. In fact, I know like 100% that game will be shown because Rocksteady, not Rocksteady. Who owns Rocksteady? Who owns Rocksteady Games? Who owns Rocksteady? Warner Bros. Warner Brothers was going to have an E3 show, and they never have before. They've never done an E3 conference. So it's like, oh, so you're going to show the Harry Potter game, and you're going to show a new Batman Arkham game. And who knows what else. So definitely new Batman game, or some new spin-off of Batman Arkham. Maybe a different DC character or something. Like, the rumor is it's called, like, Batman. I don't remember what it's called. But it's like you can play as, like, you can play as, like, everybody or something. Like, the rumor. You know, like, Batman and Robin and, like, everybody. I can't remember what the rumor of the name was. Like, Arkham Bloodlines or something? I don't remember. Something like that. Bloodlines. Not like that, but it was something along, like family or something like that. So we're getting that new Batman game for sure, and the new Harry Potter game at the Warner Brothers. And if I think now is the time to see Back for Blood. Maybe one more year cooking, but I really do think we'll see Back for Blood footage, even like just little like teaser like footage or something, or maybe even like a teaser video, just like a stinger title or something. No, we will not see it. No Elder Scrolls. Definitely no Elder Scrolls. That game is 5 years away at least. I don't know about Battlefield 6. No! Battlefield 6 is supposed to come out in 2021, so we probably will see Battlefield 6 reveal. See what the heck that game's going to be. Doom DLC, yeah, probably. More Fallout 76 content, heck yeah. Now that I think about it, what does Bethesda have right now? What can they show? Don't they own that company that made Dishonored? Do they own that company? Is Dishonored a Bethesda game? Dishonored Bethesda. Yeah, okay. So the people that made Dishonored are making a new game. I can't remember what it's called, but that game will be shown. I can't remember what that game's called. And it looked pretty interesting. We are, chat, here's something I'm super hyped for that we most, like 80-90% certain are going to see. We're going to see Fabio Boy gifting a sub to Dwarvican, which is pretty cool. Fabio Boy, thanks for the gift of sub, man. Thanks so much. Frickin' Elden frickin' Ring. We're going to see Elden Ring. Knowing From Software, though, it will be a cinematic, and we will not see gameplay, because that's what they always do. Like, a first reveal will always be a cinematic. It will never be gameplay. And that's how it's always been. So we're not going to see gameplay. We'll see a cinematic, like a short teaser of Elden Ring. No actual gameplay. Dragon Age. You know? What has BioWare been doing? And don't say flippin' whatever that game was. There's no way that's all they were doing. Freaking, what the heck's that game called? The failed nonsense game that was played great but was bad. Titanfall. What the heck was that game called? It was a Destiny 2 Anthem, thank you. Yeah, BioWare's got to be doing something other than Anthem. So, I mean, we've already been there's, like, literally Dragon Age Twitter has been teasing. So, like, I'd say 80-90% certain of a new Dragon Age game as well. A new Titanfall would be sick, but I don't know if it's the time for that. And those developers are too busy making more content for another game I forgot the title of. Freaking another BR game. The Battle Royale game that took off. That's all they're working on right now. Unfortunately. Do people play that game? That game kind of came and went, didn't it? Yeah, Apex. Didn't that game just like come and go? I wonder if we'll get any more Star Wars games. Because Jedi Fallen Order clearly sold extremely well, and they clearly said, okay, we're going to make more type of games like this. So, Fabio Boy gifting another sub. Clicks a so. 2 clicks a so. Fabio Boy, thanks, dude. Thank you, man. So, the frick was I even saying? Completely forgot what I was saying. Star Wars, there we go. Will we see a Star Wars game? Because they're done with Battlefront 2. No more content updates. Clearly they're not going to show a Battlefront. I meant Battlefront 2. Clearly they're not going to show a Battlefront 3 trailer. That's probably a year away. But man, they've got to flippin' impress me to get me interested in another Battlefront game. Like, I liked Battlefront 2 more than most people. Like, I loved Battlefront 2 so much. Way more than the average Joe. Fabio Boy gifted freaking another sub to Luke. 37091. Dang, dude. But, I think that's a year away if we're going to see another Battlefront game. Okay, let's go down the line. What could Nintendo show? Breath of the Wild 2 footage? Breath of the Wild 2? They're supposed to be revealing a new Star Wars game tomorrow. What? No. Who said that? What? Okay. The rumored Mario collection, which I said will never happen. I still can't see Nintendo releasing a collection. I can't. Nintendo are so freaking greedy that they have released Mario Brothers 1 like 7,000 times by itself, you know? Like, I cannot see Nintendo like releasing, here's a Mario collection with Mario Galaxy and Sunshine and 64 and all these other ones as one game? Nintendo doing that? I don't know. I could see them releasing the games individually on the flippin', like the Switch store, because Nintendo are greedy and they'll release them one at a time for like $60 each. Like, I will believe it when I see it, but I still don't know why that was a rumor. Because Nintendo they're so freaking greedy. They are one of the greediest companies on the in the gaming industry. And they get away with it because they make good games, and that's the only reason why. They never lower the prices of their games, and they don't discount, and they don't do bundles. They think their freaking games are just pure gold, and you can't really argue with it because a lot of them are. Racing games, sure. Not interested in that, honestly. Will we get announcements for PC releases? All these rumored PC releases. Will we get an announcement for Bloodborne on PC? Will we get an announcement on a release date for Horizon Zero Dawn? It's still on my wish list on Steam that doesn't have a release date, that just says summer. Will that game come out? Please. I really want to play Horizon Zero Dawn on PC. Other ports, PS ports. Oh, could you imagine if they released God of War on PC? Oh my good lord, I'd cry. I'd freaking cry. That is seriously in one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. And I would just cry if they released that on PC. Nintendo with Zelda. That's all I can think of with Nintendo, honestly. Because that's all I'm interested in. Like, they'll release other freaking games, but I just don't care. I'll be like, oh, Mario, Paper Mario, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, that's nice. Or like another Splatoon or whatever. Now, if they announce a new Mario Kart, then my ears would perk up. And never mind. Crisis Remastered. Yeah, we'll probably see a trailer of that. Far Cry. It's been a hot minute. And I saw a rumor the next Far Cry game is going to be set in Mexico. So we're going to see a new Far Cry trailer. What else would Ubisoft show? Assassin's Creed! Obviously, the new flippin'... What is even that called? Assassin's Creed Vikings. That's all I'm calling it, because that's all I care about. Maybe they'll actually show gameplay this time, instead of, the gameplay trailer they showed that didn't show gameplay. So, new Assassin's Creed, they'll show that. Ubisoft, what else you got? Maybe more bullcrap with their flippin' not Rainbow Six. Vagabonds! Oh, Fabio Boy just gifted another sub to Vagabond's Dreams. Fabio Boy, good lord, man. What was that game Ubisoft made? Wildlands? Tom Clancy's blah blah Wildlands. I should know it because I have every name, like everything in my head except the actual name. They released Wildlands, and then that new one that they released that bombed so hard. They're working really hard on fixing that, so maybe they'll like re-release that somehow and like it's new and good now. Yeah, Breakpoint. Maybe they'll somehow make that good. Probably not. And Ubisoft, like, again, they did Skull and Bones, so maybe we'll see something with Skull and Bones? I don't know. Capcom's showing something with, they've been teasing stuff with, they've been teasing Monster Hunter stuff, so Capcom's gonna show something with Monster Hunter. I mean, obviously. It's like their best-selling game ever, so obviously they're gonna do more Monster Hunter stuff. Capcom. What was the rumor for Capcom? Dragon's Dogma 2 would be nice, but that's not happening. Good job, Fabio boy. What is it, Secret of Mana? Pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, maybe Dead Island 2, but that game's been in a development hell. Like, it's pretty public knowledge that they literally announced that game is on hiatus. So I don't know about Dying Light 2. Oh, you said Dead Island 2, I'm sorry. But Dying Light 2 is on hiatus. They've announced that. Like, it's not even being messed with right now. Dead Island 2, who cares about that, honestly? But they said that game's in development still. So. Gosh, there's so many games that have been in development hell. What other big games? I mean, there's this weird news of Konami entering the gaming market again as indie developers, which is like... What? A game company that's been around, like, since I was born is now an indie company because they said so. So, okay, Konami's coming back as an indie company because apparently the gambling laws have changed in Japan so that their whole flippin' pachinko gambling business is at risk, and so they are entering back into the game industry in an attempt to make money. So that's Konami's weird nonsense. I hope Konami will just be like, hey, here's money to a good developer to make said game, instead of them trying to make it, because they can't make good games anymore. You saw that Contra game they made recently. One of the worst games ever made. Thank you for tarnishing some Contra stuff. DMC 5, they specifically said they will never do DLC for DMC 5. He said that outright. No planned DLC ever, unfortunately. Konami. Capcom. There's so many things Capcom could do. They're like riding on a cloud right now, so who knows what they'll do. Outlast 3 was announced, wasn't it? There was a new Outlast announced, wasn't there? I think there was. There was a new Amnesia announced as well. Maybe we'll see more stuff on that. The Forest 2 got announced as well, didn't they? It's just The Forest 2, I think. Since we're in Dwarvican Gaming Land, I guess I should just name those off. Sons of the Forest, yes. There's so many things I'm missing. Yeah, Atlas is showing stuff off at the PC Gamer Show, which is surprising. I do wonder what's going to be the PC Gamer Show, because that's where all the flippin' PC ports will be shown, if they'll be announced. And PC Gaming Show's like this week, isn't it? And then they'll say, hey, here's Final Fantasy VII on PC, and I'll just throw my frickin' PS4 out the window. Nah, they won't announce that until, like... Father boy, again with the gifted sub! The real says Caesar Manila. Thanks for gifting the sub. Well, you played through the worst Outlast. Congratulations. That one was like that one was so stupid that it wasn't even scary, so congrats, I guess. Outlast 2 was awful. Outlast 2 was like, boo! Boo! And look over here, boo! I hated that game. It's like, here's generic lady with a knife coming at you. Now here's a generic, like, Frankenstein enemy. It was like so... tropey. It's like here's every trope in sequence. And it's just like, huh? It's like, no, go on, be scared. And I'm like, what? Wait, this is dumb. Outlast 2, it was, oh my gosh, that game disappointed me so bad. That was a huge letdown compared to the first game. It was so on rails, and like, then it was trial and error bull crap, and just nothing scared me because it was just constant. There was no build up. Like, it was like a flippin' like greatest hits of scares or something, and it's like, you can't do that. You need to build up to these scares, and it's just like, no, Abu, 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 and it's that's all that game was. I hated it. It's like, I can't, there's no downtime, so like, I'm not getting scared anymore. Like, it's just like constant. And I hope the new Amnesia is good. It's gonna be done by the actual people that did the Amnesia game, so. The scariest game ever is a subjective. It's life. That's actually a really good answer, Vagabond. Life is the scariest game ever. Nah, it's the loneliest game ever. I said it's subjective. I don't even know what my scariest game is. I think Amnesia was the most I've ever been scared from a game. Pretty confident. I'm pretty confident Amnesia was the scariest game I have it scared me the most. Like, it's not scary now. I could go back and play Amnesia and not be scared because it's so outdated now in terms of just like how it functions and mechanics. Because every game built upon that mechanic and did it better. But Amnesia started it, and it was fresh and new at the time, and that scared me so bad. So bad. There's like 2 games that have made me scared after playing them, and Amnesia, I like was afraid to go to the bathroom after playing Amnesia, like going downstairs in the dark, like that game unnerved me. And then Doki Doki was the second game that I was scared to go to the bathroom. Wow, that was so weird that did that to me. I guarantee you the new Amnesia will be in VR. Like, that'd be just a no-brainer. So yes, I'm playing Amnesia, and the new Amnesia will be VR, and I'm going to play it. Freaking this October, man, it's all gonna be VR. I'll play everything VR. Fabi Boy gifted a freaking another sub. Thanks so much, Cerulean Cadence. Thanks for gifting that sub, dude. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna play PT this October, in VR. And everyone says that's the scariest game ever, and I didn't get to experience it because I played it in a room with like my brother and a friend, so I was just like joking around and stuff, so I didn't get to experience the scare of that game. So maybe when I play PT in VR, it will be. No, PT was remade in Half-Life Alyx. It's a mod. It's like a recreation of the game, and it just came out, and so they're just gonna keep polishing it, and by October, it'll probably be like really good. Like, it looks amazing right now, so I can't imagine how good it'll be when the game comes out, or when it's in a few months. Yeah, I'm gonna try playing Resident Evil 2 in VR with the first person mod with a VR mod. I'm gonna try playing Resident Evil 7 with a VR mod. Maybe give Alien Isolation a go in VR just to see how it is, but that game pisses me off more than scares me. Did it not replicate the scares in the game? What? I didn't watch it because I didn't want to spoil it. That would suck if the monsters aren't in it. I'm trying to think of other scary games I could, like, try this VR mod out with. I needed to buy this VR thing. I still have the tab open. What other games do you support? I think it supports Dead Space, but that'd be kind of weird to play a third-person shooter in VR. That'd be kind of cool, though. BioShock and BioShock 2 work in it, huh? Those games aren't scary, though. They never scared me. I don't get the whole BioShock is scary thing. That might be fun to play in VR, though. What other scary games do you have supported? Oh yeah, I was gonna do The Forest in VR. I was gonna try that out. Hopefully it works. I heard it's kind of janky. Don't know though. That game never ran good to begin with. Man, this supports a lot of freaking games. Gothic 3? What? Oh, Halo? Halo in VR? That'd be interesting. Stalker? Whew. That could be scary, actually. Yeah, Resident Evil 2 and with the first person mod is like, if it works well, I am so interested in trying that in freaking VR. I'm so interested. Like, probably one of my most interesting things to try. That and Resident Evil 7, because that should be VR already. Thanks, Sony. Thanks a bunch, Sony. You think Half-Life Alyx will get DLC? Stalker 2 did get announced, didn't it? That's right. That's right. You're so right. Wow, I forgot all about that. Also the new Vampire Masquerades game. Half-Life Barney. I'm telling you, give us Half-Life Barney, man. Go through each game, too. Because he has a story to tell, man. Like, freaking let's watch that. Let's play that story. I want to play Barney from the beginning of Half-Life 1 to, like, 2. You know? And then some. I mean, it could be great. That sucker's always, every time you see Barney in Half-Life 2, he's in a freaking gunfight or he's fighting. Like, that dude is, he's like undercover. Think of the things you could do with that, like him being an undercover freaking Combine. Like, the potential for that. Give me Half-Life Barney, man. And then after that, Half-Life Kleiner. It'll be like a lab simulator game or something. Or like he's like, give us a Half-Life Kleiner where he's like, he finds the Portal lab. That would be so cool. Like, friggin' crossover with Kleiner and Portal. No, Lamar would be like a mechanic for Kleiner. Like, he would be a button you press to send Lamar out to attack or distract or something. Distract enemy. Because he can't fight. He's Kleiner. Oh dear. That'd be great. What other games we might see at E3? I can't. My brain's exhausted at this point. Oh yeah, the Medium. Wasn't that the Silent Hill game? Speaking of the Silent Hill game, Bethesda had that horror game coming out by that Mikami team. The Shinji Mikami team? The guys that made that game I forgot the name of yet again. That's on hold? Guess what is the game called? Why do I forget everything? My brain just doesn't know. It's there in there, but I don't know it. Sebastian. I know his name. Sebastian. He goes into the dream world. And it's called Ghostwire. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the game they made prior that I forgot, like, yesterday, and I had to be reminded. Like, yesterday I had to be reminded of this game title, and then today I forgot it again. The Evil Within. Wow. I have 1 and 2. I've played them both multiple times, and I can't remember the title of it. I remember the character's name. I remember everything about it but the title. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. That's one of the reasons I started taking this ADD, to hopefully combat that, because I'm so sick of my just forgetting basic words. Like, it's hard to even converse with people sometimes when you forget, like, basic vocabulary. Like, I would need to go to the, you know, that thing where you, like, buy things and you, off shelves. And they sell products. The store. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Like, it's so hard to even talk to people anymore. How was the rain yesterday? Freaking rained all day today, too. And then it hailed. Did you see my tweet? It was hailing like crazy. Freaking poured this morning. Deathloop's on hold as well? Why? I guess COVID's causing all these delays? Or holds? If you ever burped into your armpit? I lean away from the mic to burp into my armpit. There's like bigger games I'm forgetting. I mean, we'll obviously see a whole heck of a lot more content from Cyberpunk since that game comes out in a few months. Game was already supposed to be out, for crying out loud. You know what I heard, I read? This delay they did is Hollow Knight. Thank you. Frickin' Hollow Knight. Again, I forget the title, even though I know it. It's called Hollow Knight, The Bee's Knees, or something like that. I don't freaking remember. You play as What's-Her-Head instead of Hollow Knight. I am very much looking forward to that game, as Hollow Knight is like my favorite gosh dang Metroidvania game ever. Silk Song, thank you. What was I saying before that? See, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Holy frick, chat. I'm scared. I am scared that I will be an old person that just doesn't remember anything. I'm terrified of that. Cyberpunk, thank you. My God. The delay of Cyberpunk was... I read that because of that delay, they are making every quest in that game... Because in Witcher 3, it was insane. Revolutionary, one of the best games ever made because of this fact. Well, one of the reasons. You can accomplish quests in like 3-4 different ways by doing different things. Like, side with this dude, side with that dude, side with no one, or do this so both of them side with you or side with each other. Just all these amazing different routes you can take for every quest. Even like the minuscule little side quests. Like the most mundane side quests are amazing in Witcher 3 because of that. And one of the delay of Cyberpunk allowed them to make even more ways to complete missions now. Like, they're saying there's like twice as many ways to complete like missions now. Like, so one mission you can like do like 5 to 6 different ways. Like, you can tell someone to F off, and then the quest goes this way, or tell someone I love you, or, you know, just like they just take completely different turns based on what you do as a player. Like, you can sneak in through this way, and if you flush the toilet, something, you know, just like these most random different ways of doing it. And it's just like, man, I'm gonna reload to see what happens if I do it this way, you know? It's gonna be so crazy. The replayability is gonna be out of control. Marvel's Avengers. Will we see anything of that? That game's kind of been on hiatus. Cyberpunk will be RPG of the year. Well, what other RPGs does it have to come? Oh, wait a minute. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think Cyberpunk will be Game of the Year. If it continues the uptick of quality that CD Projekt Red has, then it will be the Game of the Year, without a doubt. It'll be Game of the Year, RPG of the Year, best visuals, best... It'll be everything, man. It's insane. The quality between Witcher 1 to Witcher 3. Like, it's insane how they freaking improved as developers and everything. It's just insane. Ghost of Tsushima comes out this year. Oh my gosh. And then it's going to be, oh, chat. Don't remind me. Because they're doing this cross-gen thing that I hate. Well, I don't hate it. This is actually the first time anybody's done this, which is the best thing ever that they could do. Thank you. Whoever started this, I think it was Xbox that started this, and so now everybody has to do it. They're like, well, we have to continue this. We have to compete. So, like, you buy a game on the PS4. There'll be a PS5 of this game that looks better, runs better, everything's better. And it's like, if you bought the PS4 version, you will own the better version on PS5 as well, automatically. I think Xbox started that trend. And now everybody's having to take it. Well, everybody, Sony's having to comply. So that's cool, but that's gonna bug me so bad. It's gonna bug me so bad. Like, I'll buy Ghost of Tsushima, and then here's the better version a few months later. And it's like, for one, I want to play the best version from the get-go, but I don't want to wait, because I'm an impatient son of a bee. Sony, please do that. No, they are. They've already said they're doing that. They're 100% doing that. So, God of War Definitive Edition, Spider-Man Definitive Edition, all of these freaking heavy-hitting games that get the better version on PS5, you will automatically own it if you bought the PS4 version. They've already said that is the thing. But I want to play Ghost of Tsushima at best, the best quality immediately. So it's going to suck if I got to play it on PS4 and then the PS5 version comes out. It's like, yeah, I missed out on all these amazing visuals and frame rates and screenshots, most of all. There's a lot of games coming out. I probably should play the ones I have. Meanwhile, I'm playing the frickin' Last of Us, a game I've played twice already. And I have an unfinished game. Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have a wrapped game I haven't even opened yet. Xenoblade Chronicles. No, Xenoblade frickin' Definitive Edition. Unwrapped. And I said I'm not playing that until I beat Final Fantasy VII. Can't start it yet. Oh yeah, and I got Persona 5 Royale. Uh-huh. And then flipping Horizon Zero Dawn's going to release on PC, and I'll just be like, nope, playing that. Even though I already played that. Oh. You can't even stream Persona 5, can you? Like, the company's like, no. Don't stream that. You can play up to Chapter 3. Actually, I think they let it. You can stream all of that now. But when that game came out, they didn't let you stream up past a certain point. The new Battletoads, yeah, that's true. New Battletoads game. Last of Us 2 does come out next week, yes. No, I'm pretty sure you can stream the entirety of Persona 5 now. They said you can stream the whole game now. Thanks for the follow. But when it came out, they're like, Chapter 2 and don't stream anymore. It's like, who does that? Nobody does that. It's like, new game comes out, but you can't play past this part if you're streaming. No one has done that except them. It's like, piss off. We're special. No, you're not. Piss off. Lots of games. Not enough time. Yeah, I wouldn't stream that game. That game would get awful views from my audience. None of my viewers would want to watch that. Except the core, you guys. Like that core 15 of you guys that stay in chat no matter what I play. You guys would stick around, but it would hurt my freaking stats and monetizations and all that poop. YouTube video, no thanks. When I play an RPG, I usually have YouTube videos going or a podcast. Not during like the story stuff, but like the grindy parts or whatever. I am not playing that without like a podcast or YouTube video going. Or porn. Of course. Speaking of porn, chat, it's 11:30. I've streamed 30 minutes past my porn time, so I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Thanks, Fabio Boy, by the way, for all those freaking gifted subs, bro. Thank you so much. How many did you gift? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Link's Worst Nightmare gifted 5 subs. Holy crap, you guys. Thank you so much. Drake Jorg Dragdevork, thanks for the resub. Campy Carl, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the follows as well. Mighty Metal Man. I forget. Oh my goodness, look at this. Scholar Cygnus, Mighty Metal Man. They resubbed as well. You guys are great. Thank you. Thanks for chatting with me. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be live again tomorrow, and Wait, is there any show tomorrow? There's nothing showing tomorrow, right? No, it's Thursday. That's right. Right. Okay. Well, I'll be live tomorrow. I might be like an hour later, because I'm streaming until... Yeah, I will. I already claimed the hours, so I'm streaming until 9. So I'll be an hour later than I usually go live, but I'll be live tomorrow night. Hope to see you then. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. You guys have a good one, alright? Have a good Tuesday, right? And remember, wipe one more time just to make sure.